Primary school kids would laugh at people at pee pee poo poo watermelon. Not the nicest bar to hurdle. Eh. Oh, not the highest bar. Eh, fair enough. Look, it makes things a lot easier if you actually have an engaged audience. Lord knows I've had to do demonstrations to a lot of kids in my time. Hello. Oh, I'd already found you, had I? Marvellous. Well, that was a waste of everyone's time. Um... Well, unless I'm mistaken, and I usually am, we've only got one more Korok seed to find in this area. And then we're done. At least with this area. No, I am mistaken. There's one more over here that wasn't on the map before. Ah! God damn it. Never ending. There is no escape. There is only Korok. Peak of awakening. Right, fine. Sixth formers reach that age where they hate everything and start misunderstanding. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Oh yeah, we need to continue with the cooking as well. 346 seeds done though, that's nice. Hmm. I must admit, it's a pretty game. There's a lot about it I don't like, but it's a pretty game. Hmm. Realised we don't need our set bonus. Putting our proper hat back on. Probably put our soldier gear back on as well. Ah. Oh, my demon broke. Oh, broke. Oh, okay then. Huh. Really? As easy as that. Okay, fine, sure, whatever. Right, and then over here there's supposedly another thing. No. Do I have a photo of you yet? No. No, I do. Where's the angry robot gone? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, I was looking for a seed. Yeah, seed. Random blue bokoblin there, but okay, sure. Maybe he's blue because he's lonely. Or he's blue because of the evil in his soul, one of the two. Yes, oh, there's a blue. Red moon as well. Oh well, right, there we go. That be done. Next bit I don't need to do because I'm nowhere near it. Right, so apart from the two Gloom handsets that I'm not entirely sure where they exist, no point going there just yet, I think we've finished all the Korok seeds in this area. No, we haven't. There's one more. It looks like it's up by the tech lab. Let me guess. Is it on the roof of the tech lab? Examine the fairy lights at the top of the tech lab. Right, fine. Back to the King Glico. No, we don't have enough things to take it down. I need more eyeballs. A sentence I never thought I'd say, but there we go. We need more eyeballs. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do Hyrule Castle, didn't I? Oh, we'll do Hyrule Castle, why not? Wait, for story reasons, is it a really bad idea I do Hyrule Castle now? Or do I wait until later in the game? I'm not going to end up getting myself locked out. Well, I suppose we could find out, can't we? We'll wait for this to finish doing its...
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Right, let's see if my plan works. My plan is working. Huzzah, go me. Hello, Mr. Guardian. Your brothers are dead. Right, you can't be locked out of anything, I believe. Awesome. Right, we'll take a risk on Hyrule Castle then. Why not? I mean, we need to get the our hero tunic back anyway, so. But there we go. Right. Now, unless I'm very much mistaken, and I may very well be mistaken, I think we have now finished. What's the lore behind the Blood Moons? The Blood Moons... The lore behind the Blood Moons is... that when the moon is full, as we saw in the one of the previous Dragon Tears things, basically when Ganondorf became Ganon, I suppose, when he got the power of the Sacred Stone and became the Demon King, the moon turned red. So I can only assume on nights of a full moon, Ganon's power is its strongest, at which point it calls forth the spirits of all the slain monsters who return to life to threaten the world once more. As it has done for centuries, I suppose? Either that or it only started after the Calamity. And when the Calamity happened, then his evil returned, and then it stopped. And now we freed Ganon. The evil has returned once more. At least that's my understanding of it. I could be wrong. Right. We'll leave Epona here, because she's safe. We will go to this stable, so I can talk to Beedle, and also get myself sorted with some hearts. So, did the Blood Moons happen in 2 to 3 years between Ganon? I don't know. Yeah, you're correct, as I have the lore page up. Right, I don't know is the answer. The Blood Moons happened every 2 to 3 years between Ganon. The question is, do the monsters still exist in the 2 to 3 years after we defeated Calamity Ganon? My gut tells me no. Why would they? Because we defeated the evil. But at the same time, we didn't actually defeat the evil. We defeated the Calamity. We defeated sort of Ganon's power and malice and sealed it away, as the hero and the princess did 10,000 years ago. But the source, the root of the evil, was still there under Hyrule Castle. So it could be that it could have still happened. I'm thinking maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's why there isn't like a royal guard running around Hyrule slaying the monsters and keeping them in check, because the Blood Moon wasn't there, so any monsters that were slain in the name of the light stayed dead. It's incompetent on Zelda's part anyway, but whatever. I mean, I suppose it would have been 2 to 3 years of peace if you think about it. If we killed the Calamity and the monsters stopped respawning, maybe they all died. Maybe once the Calamity Ganon had been slaughtered, been killed and sealed, all the monsters just went brr, and just stopped. Maybe that's what happened to the Guardians. All the powers stopped and they just went brr, and that was it. They ceased working, so they stripped them apart, and all the monsters just disappeared from out the land because Ganon was gone, and therefore there was nothing to manifest the monsters in the world. And then we ripped the ancient mummy, and now his power is restored, and that's what all the gloom coming out of Hyrule Castle is, because once we released the bind on Ganondorf, all of the monsters have returned to Hyrule. So in those 2 to 3 years, it was peaceful, because there was no Yiga clan, because they were all trapped underground, jumping into the void after their boss, or the Gerudo slaughtered them. And there were no monsters, so therefore Zelda had no reason to send out patrols to stop the monsters. But even then, I still think she would have probably had a better rebuilding effort if they actually had guards across the roads, but either way. If you fought Ganon during a Blood Moon, his health would refill, but yeah, it's weird how the Blood Moon works in the 2 to 3 years in between games. I don't know if it happened or not. It would explain some of the incompetence away. It would explain why there was no Royal Guard, because Why would you need a royal guard of people to patrol the roads and slaughter monsters if all the monsters are dead? But at the same time, you could also argue, well, just because we killed Calamity Ganon doesn't mean all the monsters suddenly disappeared. Oh, wait, no! No, hold on. Now, here's the question. We saw in the Memories of Breath of the Wild that there were monsters, there were Lionels. So, does that mean the monsters were spawning because the Calamity was approaching? Or were the monsters spawning, were already there? At which point, why was the Royal Guard? But at the same time, then I have to ask the question of, why didn't Zelda reinstate the Royal Guard anyway if there were no monsters? Because surely something bad could potentially happen. Oh, this lore makes my head hurt. Oh, well. Look what I've got, Beetle. How many amber do I have? Tell you what, Beetle, have 90. Two sapphire. No diamond for you. 50 opal. Four topaz. 100 flint. You really are going to need to farm them at some point, so good luck. How many gems do I need? Also, I need rupees as well, because otherwise I can't upgrade anything, because I have to pay rupees for things. I've only got one furry left as well. I'll have to try and go and find some more at some point. Tell you what. I don't need a lot. Oh, right, okay. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Tell you what, I've got enough of these, so we'll get rid of them. On second thought, maybe not. Like 100 gems per outfit that requires them. Oh. Well, in fairness, by the time we get to that, I'll bear that in mind. But by the time we get to it, I don't think I'm... Well, by the time we get to that stage, I should have hopefully got everything up to 100.
Wow! Yay!
So many shooting star things, too. Well, you know what? I always knew it was probably going to be a slog. Right, what have you got, Beetle? No, I don't think I need to buy arrows off you. Actually, I might not need to buy anything off you now. Right, okay. Could have sworn I saw a shooting star as well, but it's probably miles off. Ah, well. Such as the curse of the completionism. Yes, but... Well, yeah. I mean... I had a farming method in Breath of the Wild for the star bits, which wasn't too bad, so... Hopefully there are farming methods here. I mean, we had to farm dragon parts and all sorts.
I, the Malaria, the god of horses. Praise be the horsey worsey. At night it appears, the stall horse running atop the gloom. You may need to see it in the field at the base of Satori Mountain. I am not an evil god, I assure you.
There's a handful of farming tricks. Yep, that's the one good thing about doing this completion, is that by the time I get to do it, other people have figured it out for me.
Oh.
Yay, we got a pony point. Yes, I know of Zora Domain. I have been there many times. My fiancée was a Zora. Once, many moons ago. Right, okay, so the question is, how do we get to Hyrule Castle? Oh. There's a thingy there. Right. Once you 100% this, you will have a breather game and then Yakuza 4. Yes, I will. Oh, I might have 2, actually. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's the same with Yakuza. I always have a breather game, a break game in between the runs, because though I enjoy these 100%, well, enjoy might be stronger. Actually, I suppose I do. Though I enjoy doing these 100% and even completion runs, I couldn't just do 100-hour game after 100-hour game after 100-hour game. Eventually, I'd burn out. Yes, this is the different games. Yes, this is vastly different from Yakuza, but at the same time, it still takes a lot to actually get to that point. So, yeah, we'll have a breather game. We'll have Batman Arkham Origins, I think. Or either Spyro 2, or we finally get round to Super Mario Sunshine. I'm thinking Super Mario Sunshine, on the principle of something different. Then again, I also wouldn't mind putting my PC through some of its paces. So, we'll see. I'm thinking, though, probably Mario Sunshine, because it's been a long time since I actually played that game last. I've never actually finished it. I don't even know how far I've got into it. Maybe a quarter of my way into Super Mario Sunshine before I gave up. I'm the opposite. I play long 100% games back to back most of the time. Aye, that's fine. I mean, if you've got the fortitude to do it, then all the power to you in the world, mate. It's just for me. For me, it's just... No, I would burn out, I think. Do not do Sunshine as your break game. You will curse those blue coins. Yes, but it's also not a particularly long game as far as I know. Well, we'll figure it out. I mean, if I do Batman Arkham Origins, then I'm going to be cursing out the Riddler, aren't I? So... Oh! I'm near a fairy pond. Fairy pond. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Ah, crap. Well, there goes one. It is torture. It's worse if you're on the hardest difficulty possible. Been there, done that. To be honest, I don't find it too bad. I mean, with likes of Master Mode in Breath of the Wild or Legendary in Yakuza, well, at least Yakuza 0, it's painful at the start, but by the time you get to the mid-game, it's not too bad. You have gliders, and you have furries. Okay. Alas, they're not cat girls, but I'll leave that, let that slide. Actually, are cat girls considered furries? They are furries. Okay, well, there we go then. I stand by my original statement then. Alas, they are not cat girls. Or wolf girls. Or fox girls. I'm going to shut up now. They are diet furries. I didn't even know that was a thing. Ah. I've scared them off. Or they were never here to begin with. Right, so there's Central Hyrule Sky. How do we get there? Do we try and get to the roof of the Temple of Time and glide? Or fly? Thank you, Jamboree, for the term. Well, if she ever sees the VOD, she will be told, thank you. Yeah, I'm curious to see if I can reach the top of the Temple of Time now. You have furries in the full fursuits, and then you have the diet furries, which are your cat girls, etc. Aha, there we go then. Ah. Do the Rubits not respawn with the Blood Moon? Ooh, I can get to the top of the Temple of Time. Is there anything up here? There's a thing. Garden? Why did I never think to come up here in the past? Oh. Well, I'm sure there is supposedly a thing up here later in the game. I mean, either that or it is just a cool location. I mean, I concede it's a cool location, but it feels like there should be something. Like, we run up here and there's Reneru to say, hello, I wish to say hello. Oh well, maybe it's linked to a dragon tear or something. Right. There's a thingy over there. Now, do we try and enterprise it, or do we use our hover thing? Or do we just try and glide? Can we see it? Actually, we might be able to. If I change that to that. Outside of my draw distance, isn't it? Remember those weird Hylian things with the Hylian writing? Pretty sure those are part of the side quest. They are, actually. I know that much, but... right, tell you what. Take out device. Oh. Oh, we're just going to have to YOLO it, aren't we? This was a really dumb idea now that I think about it. Oh, there's Hyrule Castle. Wait, so it must be really close to us then. Now, do I do that first, or do I try Hyrule Castle? No, we'll do Hyrule Castle first. We can do that one later. On the principle of... we have a long way to go. Yes, I could have made the Enterprise to get me to Hyrule Castle. Well, too late to worry about it now. To be honest, I just want to get the seeds off the map. They keep taunting me. Laughing at me. With the yahahas. All the yahahas. I think we can make it to the top of the castle. I wondered ridiculously high up. Well, if it's ridiculously high up, there must be a way to get to it. I mean, let's face it, at this point we can probably cheese it using the batteries. Because we will have batteries eventually. A lot of batteries. And once we've run out of battery using the Zonite to make crystalline charges, we can just basically use the auto builds to make anything. Do we think there's a shrine in Hyrule Castle? That'd be nice. Means I can walk back to the top of the castle. I wish. Yeah, you can chase it with rockets and floating platforms. Ah. Oh, just collect a lot of rockets then. Right, according to the map, looks like there's a shrine on the rear end of the castle. There's one. Hyrule Castle, Basement 1. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, we're in the basement, people. A basement with a clear blue sky. And a nice view. Gordon Bennett. Well, it's not taken all my armor off me. The way up. The Sarabarabarabaraba shrine. Oh gee, I wonder what I'm supposed to do with this one. Remember, Luke, every puzzle has a solution. go. No, I'm kind of disappointed. I freely admit I'm about to jinx myself, but I was expecting the Hyrule Castle one to be a bit more complicated. Fair enough. Magic rod. That's what I'm doing. Ah! Oh, I know what I'm doing. I was lifting it by the wrong one. Yeah, there we go. Yep, definitely got the shrine, the treasure. So marvelous. Destroyer of evil, destroyer of shrines, blah 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 blah. Have this blessing of light. Right.